Well, now we're back live at Indianapolis and ready for the men's 800-meter run. In a strong field here, the American record held by Johnny Gray back in 1985, and he is in this race, and there was doubt right up to moments ago. He apparently has been bothered with some kind of cramping. He appeared to be favoring his left thigh. He came out late. He walked around a little bit and looked like he might decide not to go to the line, but there he is. What a competitor. 37 years old. Rich Kenah, lane 6, another contender.
Only 26, finished an agonizing 4th at the Olympic trials last June.
And in lane number 5, Mark Everett from Gainesville, Florida.
Made his first Olympic team when he was 19 years old right here on this track. Watch for a late charge by Everett if he's anywhere close to being in contention.
And a look at the rest of the competition. Lanes 1 through 8. Keep an eye also in lane 4 for Bryan Woodward, one of the young stars out of Georgetown University, won the NCAA championships last week.
On your mark.
2 laps of the track at 800 meters.
You mentioned Johnny Gray, the American record holder. He has the 8 fastest times ever run by an American. And he is not going out at a very quick pace. He's been bothered by a strained hamstring, and it has changed his racing style. The best Johnny Gray style is to go to the lead and dominate from the front. And in the early rounds, he has not been doing that, and he's not doing it here.
Another thing about Johnny Gray you have to watch, he does not run well in a pack. He does not like to be surrounded by people and bumping up against people. That's why he's always run from the front. It'll be interesting to see if he actually completes the race and stays in contention.
Brandon Rock has taken the early lead. Elliott Gaskins in second place. Shawn Benefield in third. Mark Everett now moving up. Everett moving into second place. He's in the white with the red trim on his chest. And Johnny Gray has moved up into third.
Rock sensed the others coming up alongside and injected a little bit of pace. Rock, of course, big star back in '95 when he won the NCAAs and the U.S. title. But now it's Everett who spurts to the lead.
Everett in front. Rock holding second. Gray in third.
Interesting strategy by Everett as he now seems to be slowing things down to get ready for his pace. In this kind of a race, you've got to watch out for Rich Kenah, who is nicely back in 5th in no trouble whatsoever. And Bryan Woodward also moving up. This is going to be a fast last 200.
Kenah ran just this way at the World Indoor Championships when he came off the pace to grab the bronze medal.
Everett still on the lead as they make the final turn. Rock holding second. Benefield running in third. Gray behind him. And Brandon Rock really opening it up here. Not going to give anybody else a chance at him. Mark Everett to the line with Rock getting there for second, and Mark Everett doing a great job. Rich Kenah came up to get third. Mark Everett really opened it up in the stretch, pulling away from Brandon Rock.
All credit to Mark Everett, who stopped and thought about whether he wanted to continue his track career. His wife said, go ahead, you can still do it. Rededicated himself and has tried a variety of new strategies this year, including the strategy employed here, which is to take the lead early, establish himself in the front, and then use his speed at the end. Mark Everett, a guy who has reinvented himself after already having won a bronze medal at the World Championships back in 1993. Here you see him around the last turn. Everett already in the lead. He'd established that lead as he went to the backstretch, still holding the lead with Rock in second. But you'll watch the man Rich Kenah in the blue on the left of the screen now come all the way into qualifying position. As Everett runs away from the field, Johnny Gray tries to get into it. Shawn Benefield tries to get a qualifying spot. They miss out as Kenah comes from behind and Rock holds on.
Well, Rich Kenah, having been so disappointed in 95 and 96 at both the qualifying meets, getting 4th, the worst possible position. He's all the way on the left. We said that he was in a great position, and he uses his excellent closing speed to finally qualify for an international team outdoors. He did win a medal at the World Indoor Championships.
So Mark Everett, winner in the World Indoors earlier, now headed to the World Outdoors with a victory here in the National Championships. You're looking at a live picture here where just moments ago in the men's 800-meter final, Mark Everett, with an inspiring stretch run, just ran away from Brandon Rock, and Rich Kenah got up for third. They'll all be going to the World. Let's join the winner with Michelle Tafoya.
All right, Tim, thanks very much. Talk a little bit about that stretch run where you pulled away and won this thing.
Well, first of all, always giving honor to God. Feels good to be able to be injury-free. I knew it had a great field, but I knew if I ran my race, I can win it. It was a great field. You had past Olympians, a lot of collegians that have done well. Just glad to be able to pull out a win.
You had been thinking about ending your career. Does this kind of result reinforce that you made the right decision?
Yeah, after I walked on the track last year in Olympic trials and got 7th, I had a lot of things going on in my life for like the past 2 or 3 years. That's behind me now, and I'm glad I stuck with it. I had a lot of people that supported me. They kept me in the sport, and I'm glad I did.
Renewed confidence. What has to happen between now and Worlds for you to medal there?
Well, I've medaled in '91 the World Championship, so I know I can medal. I was in good shape indoors, and I got sick when I got to the indoor world, so that kind of damaged me or hampered me a little bit, but I look forward to getting ready for Worlds this year. I watched the Olympic Games, and I saw that I'm still one of the best 800-meter runners out there, and I need to be in the finals, and I need to be able to continue for a gold medal, so I look forward to it.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And the Gators are having a great meet.
Tim, back to you.
All right, a happy Mark Everett, and a happy Mark Everett from the